But I would expect Hugo or Sagat. Alucard doesn't like playing against Rose. I don't think it's true. It's a character issue. I think Hugo's done fine. We've seen in Europe that Infectious Hugo has done well against Luffy in the past, although not necessarily have won it, but it's been close. And of course, you know, Luffy and plenty of other Roses have fallen to people like Santaru. And
Right.
So I don't know that it's a character problem, but it might be something that Alucard just doesn't like personally. But he is gonna go with Sagat.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. Okay, so he probably feels actually more comfortable using Sagat than Hugo.
He has a fast Sagat. It's a strong Sagat. Excellent on positioning as he is in all the games.
One nice thing though is that this is 3 out of 5.
Yep.
He has a little room to experiment. If he doesn't like the way this goes, he can go to Hugo, and then that gets that question out of your head, you know? But so far, a very good start for Alucard. Oh, but a great jump from Filipinoman, and immediately evening up the life. Double slide to get in, and then there's the Filipinoman. We all know he loves that close standing forward.
Yeah, he gets a rap as playing defensively and staying away, but I really don't think that's the case. He does backdash, don't get me wrong, but he backdashes and then he tries to get back in.
Look, if you're a Rose player and you're not using her backdash a lot, you're using Rose wrong. That's just all it comes down to. You have to be backdashing a lot with Rose. It is one of the longest range backdashes. It has the most invincibility frames out of all backdashes, so just use it as much as you can. Ooh, nice.
Okay, let's see if he can take advantage. Not really. Just like that, it's back to Filipinoman's control.
Okay, I like the wake-up uppercut from Alucard.
It is good, but that's at the cost of meter, and all of a sudden Filipinoman is right back in.
It's true, he's still down in life, albeit just by a tiny bit. Okay, up in life now. And here we go, Filipinoman's just gonna use the orbs to get in. And use it for, that perfect distance where you can get the short spiral to chip and still keep the orbs. Oh, and the Filipinoman specialty.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, the Filipinoman specialty, of course, is just jump cross up. Don't do anything, land into close stand forward. It looks like one of those empty jumps into throws. So your natural human instinct reaction is to crouch 10. But see, this is what I mean. Alucard now has gone to character select, and he's going to go with Hugo. So now he can decide after this, let's just say he loses. If he loses with this match, he can pick the character that he felt better with and not have to have that question in his head, should I go with Sagat or Hugo? And that helps a lot, getting those questions out of your head.
Well, it's going to have to be a ground game. It's not the kind of matchup where Hugo jumps much. It's really staying on the ground and having good range and playing a good clap game. But I feel like that's Alucard's game. So that's sort of why I expected him to go Hugo at the start, because I think he plays the kind of Hugo that does pretty well against Rose.
Right.
But we'll see if he can make that happen. It's not easy to find her spots on screen all the time. She's certainly more mobile than Hugo is.
Yeah, it's not looking good so far for Alucard. He's already lost over half his life. Hugo, huge chunk of life as well. And already down half. Oh, here we go. Counter hit fierce. Oh, and then the reset.
Look at that, just like that. Not only is it even, but he has the life lead. Oh,
and
God.
Just like that, in one sequence. Oh, what a great reaction there. Knows that that's not a true block streak. Filipinoman has a chance here.
Chip.
Oh, he didn't do anything to the second. He just took it.
I thought that might have been a super there, but did not come out. Now, of course, it's not a true block string, as you said. Crouching short into clap is not a true block string. But it's hard to react to the clap, so a lot of people can preemptively do stuff.
Oh, here we go again.
Yeah, it worked the second time.
And it's interesting that Filipinoman did get with Ultra 1, which is what got him the win that last round. But here comes Alucard, just with the relentless pressure in the corner.
And I love that he's not dissuaded from throwing those claps. Even having seen Ultra 1 before.
Crucial back throw, though, for Filipinoman.
Now it's on Hugo to just chase this down. Okay, he's losing quite a bit of life in the process.
That's why it's so important to get that back throw.
A lot of meter loss right there. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
good stuff.
What a
that is very smart.
What a great setup from Filipinoman, and he's going to take game 2. But you saw right there just how fast Hugo can just take you out.
Right.
And that's what it's like when you play a character like Hugo. The amount of life you're losing doesn't necessarily mean anything. And sure enough, Alucard probably felt a lot more comfortable with that than he did with Sagat, so he's gonna stick with Hugo.
Nice patience.
Nice focus dash through the fireball into SPD right next to him. What's the mix-up? Goes for another SPD.
Of course, that close medium kick is unthrowable. Ah, yes. What can he get?
Trying to fish for those counter hits with the crouch short into clap, because then it does get the combo, but a beautiful forward dash and back throw from Filipinoman.
And he threw Hugo out of a crouch deck. So just a little bit mistimed by Alucard.
Oh, did he just slip through those claps? Wow. And Filipinoman at match point, trying to take this 3-0 over Alucard.
The Filipinoman is part of why he's winning is he's so good at staying away for fireballs, but coming in all of a sudden exactly like that, where it seemed like he was going to stay away and throw fireballs for a little bit, but here he is all of a sudden crouching medium kick or pressure with drill.
It's like you said, I mean, he has a reputation for playing, you know, runaway style, and it's really not. I've always said one of the most beautiful things about the way he plays is how squirrely he is and how hard he is to catch. And Filipinoman shows it right there and takes it 3-0 over Alucard.
That's flip side.